guys, Clint here, and today I'm going to talk about how to push urgency with owners and get them to set appointments with you. So we're at that point in the summer now where it's kind of make it or break it. We want to push urgency as much as possible because owners are only going to move as fast as you push them, and we don't have much time left. That deadline is coming up, and I always like to tell owners that. So, for example, when I go into the business and the owner's not wanting to sit with me, I tell them, I'm popping back in today because our deadline's coming up really fast, and I want to make sure you get in this book. Do you have a few minutes to sit down and talk about it? Just tell them, push that urgency. Say, yeah, sure, we can meet next week, but if we meet next week, you might not get in here. We need to sit down today. So they're going to ask, well, when's your deadline? Well, don't tell them August 1st because August 1st is the last day we have out there, and we don't want to do everything August 1st. Then they don't have time to go back and forth on their art, and I like to position that. I tell them, well, our deadline is coming up in the next week. We want to make sure that we can get this in sooner than that so that we have time to go back and forth on your art. That by the time we print this book, it's going to be perfect and exactly the way you want it. I always tell them that because they want their art to look good and have a say in it. So the sooner they sign up, the more time they'll have. Telling them that deadline's coming up, they're going to have that urgency. They're going to need to meet with you. A good date, I've been saying July 21st, and I've noticed that's been working well. That way we have that week to pick up any offers if they need a few more days to think about it, and we can pick up payments and have it out there on the weekend. Telling them that we send out our paperwork on Saturday really gets them to push to sit down with you right then. Say, the sooner you sign up, the closer you are to the front of the book, and I'm really wrapping up my work in this area. I'm going to be out here tomorrow. What's a good time I can come back? And that's when they're busy. If not, I always push for them to sit down with me right then. Say, hey, I've been trying to catch you for weeks now. I'm getting my last few pushes together to get the best businesses around in this book. I've been having trouble catching you. Now that I finally have, you have a few minutes to sit down and talk about how we can earn your business and get you in here. These little lines and just telling them, we got to move quick to get you in here. They're really going to work. It's going to get owners to sit with you. Excuse me. And if they don't, always push to meet with them the next day. We're trying to get this out. We want them to have time to go back and forth with artwork. What's it going to take to do it today? And once you sit down with them and build that value, explain it. Our deadline's coming up. We want to be able to make sure this is quality for you. What's it going to take to earn your business today so we can get started on your artwork tomorrow? All right, guys, so keep pushing that urgency. You'll be amazed at how many appointments you're going to set and how quick the owners are going to move as soon as you start pushing them.